If you've never seen sponsored content on the channel before, sometimes devs and publishers reach out to me and they say, hey, we have a game. We think it would do well with you and your audience. Would you like to show it off on your stream? And I will be like, would you like to pay me? And they will be like, yes. And then this is how I like make money. So, if you want to support the channel, stick around and watch. You don't have to click on anything. You don't have to buy the game, although my intent is to show you a game that is fun that you might like to buy. So maybe you will want to. This is by Distilled Gaming Company. You can download the demo for free right now through Steam using the link in the chat bot or in the YouTube description. And the release date is end of 2023, coming up. This is Death or Glory. Did I say Death and Glory at some point? I'm in the thing, right? Yes, okay. Tutorial. Chapter 1, Attack and Defense. The Grand Arena. A place where one's worthiness is only measured by his strength in combat. Victory is the only concern for those who fight, while nobody remembers the defeated. Countries at war have settled disputes through trial by combat, and crimes are forgiven, and the accused garner the approval of the crowd. Yet this fate was thrust upon you when you were framed for a murder you did not commit. Oh my, is Charles Lightning going to be in this game? What if we meet Charles Lightning in game? You must survive the ordeal in the arena or death awaits you. Reluctantly, you sold all your possessions to buy weeks of training. You understand that it is a long shot and only hope to retain a shred of dignity. But today, God smiles on you. The Grand Arena. A place where one's... Wait, I already read that. Right. Start. Follow my instruction and attack him. Who are you? Your first battle, little guy. Are you scared? Straight thrust. 4-3. I don't know what those numbers mean. Opponent reacts. Interesting. That's a good start. I don't actually know if this is PvP or not. We'll find out someday. So I have 5 3s and 4 3s, and I chose to do a 4-3 instead of a 5-3. But wouldn't it be better to do the 5-3 because it's more number? I don't know. This number is the damage value on the card. This number indicates the remaining health of your opponent. If it reaches 0, he will be defeated. Now keep attacking. Oh, wait. Framed for murder you did not commit is so redundant. Not necessarily. My opponent has played center guard. Don't get over your head, little boy. Oh no, I forgot to teach you about blocking. He can now die. Quick, let me help you. The green number is the block value. The block is attacked with the new card. If it's PvP, does that mean everyone is accused falsely of murder? Maybe. That'd be an incredible way to take over a city. To murder someone and then frame every other person for the murder. So only you were not framed for murder. You will pay for this. Oh my god. And they'd be like, well, obviously not everyone could have committed the murder, but how can we trust the people who have evidence against them? The only person we can trust is you, Charles Lightning. And then Charles Lightning would become like the mayor of the town, even though Charles Lightning was the murderer. Sorry, we're talking about Charles Lightning today. Don't worry, after a successful block, you will have control. Use these faster attacks to defeat him. Faster. Is that because the blue number is 4, maybe? Does that mean it's faster? This attack is too fast for him to block. Okay, this number is your speed. You can only block if his block speed is faster or equal. I see. Otherwise he has to discard if he blocks with a slower card. Keep it up, attack again. Why do I feel like this game is going to be real time? This is exciting stuff. Anything could happen, really. I've run out of cards. What do? I have no cards left. You have to pass when you cannot play any card. It's alright, go ahead, try passing. I feel like I'm about to get punched a lot. I don't know how alright it is. I am fast too. Use these to defend yourself. But I can't. This has a 4 and this has a 3. I can't. Pass. Don't pass. Block to avoid damage. But I can't. It's not fast enough. You told me. And I was paying attention. Ah! Accuracy to slowing down attack. Please discard a card. One more card to be discarded. Sometimes you have to block with a slower card. That causes you to oh wait, I could block still. Strike. Okay, so it did teach me something I didn't realize actually. When your block is faster, you will draw a card instead. Whoa. Whoa. Fast block cards must be good then. We got a little like paper, scissors, rock thing going on here. Play attack cards to damage your opponent and defend against attacks with reaction cards. You draw a card when your block is faster. You discard a card when your block is slower. Control is switched to your opponent when an attack fails. No damage has been done. Oh, so if someone successfully blocks, control switches. You see. Card effects. It was a stroke of luck that you survived the last battle. Would have been certain death had you not received help from the mysterious fairy. Not only was his ability fantastical, but nobody seemed to have noticed his presence. You have not interacted with their kinds before now, so you cannot tell if what happened was par for the course for them. Yet you are very much in his debt. This is just the beginning, though. The coming battles will be tougher. You hope he can stay by your side. I assumed that there was no more text. I'm not actually sure. Maybe I should have checked. I probably should have checked. The Potion Master. I'm no knucklehead like Brutus. Come see what I have cooked up for you. Alright, I will attack. I should have known. I should have known. Apply Poison 1 to your opponent. It takes 1 damage at the end of every turn. I guess every character is a he in this game. Oh well. I don't actually know what this does. It does block everything except for 1. Wait! I'm confused. I think it's just bad pronoun localization then. Oh well. Because her damage is stronger than your block value. The attack is successful. Damage unblocked will lower your health, as well as triggering the text box effect. So this only works if the block value is lower than the attack value. Okay. Ka-ka-ka! Let's play some more. What language has ka-ka-ka for laughing? Is that... This is actually an interesting question to me. I don't know. I know languages with ha-ha-ha and ha-ha-ha with a J and ga-ga-ga with a G. Poison will damage you at the end of every turn. So what do? You cannot allow yourself to be poisoned again. Quick, stop her with this. Cure removes poison from you. Vietnamese uses ka-ka-ka. Huh. Magical. If your block is successful at preventing all the damage, text block effect also triggers, curing the poison. No, you are removed from a beautiful concoction, but you still want to leave this place alive. I feel like I will, because it's a tutorial. I feel somewhat strong. Try to form a combo with these cards. Apply stun to your opponent. Opponent cannot play any card while stunned. Effect is removed at the end of turn or when he takes damage. They take damage. I'm just going to use they for pronouns. How about that? While your opponent is stunned, damage increased by 3. Alright. Sudden strike. Whoa! That, I only just noticed. This has probably been going on the entire time, but that graphic was specific to the opponent I'm fighting. See? That's kind of cool. I wonder how many characters they drew art for like that. or how it all worked. I don't know. Not seeing the combo. Fortunately, we've got Jorbs here to work it out for us. Attacks that damage the opponent are successful. Reactions that negate all damage are successful. Successful actions trigger the card's text box effect. Understood. That was pretty straightforward. Only now do you dare to think that you can survive the whole ordeal. The movements still do not come naturally, but the swings are becoming more fluid. With more practices, perhaps you can even make a name for yourself here. Just when you were dreaming of the possibilities, you see a familiar but unwelcome face when the gates open. Yeah, the game seems to be 4:3 aspect ratio. This is still like a demo. I am playing on a beta branch, which they gave me a code for. I think you can get into the beta branch yourself if you want to. They have a Discord that you can access through the demo that you can get into it via. But anyway, the game's not out yet, so I don't know if this is how the aspect ratio will be locked forever. This will be a challenge, but you've already come so far. Now you're ready to learn the mechanics of real combat. Every game starts from a selection of 5 cards. Then you discard a card to keep 4. It's a cool way to do it. It's kind of like how Magic does mulligans. What should I discard? Downward cut seems worse than shield break. They have 20 health. Never give up. Sure, I'll lose downward cut. Choose randomize you has the first move. Good luck and go get it. Thank you. Okay, I don't understand. Does it matter whether I do this now or later? Like, what is the downside to passing? My opponent could draw blocks that countered these attacks. If I don't play them now. Perhaps. They probably just drew the characters in different poses. But it even has the other character in the card art. Okay, but not for this one, so that's not always true. It's a vibe. I don't think I've ever seen a game do that, like a card game. We'll raise shield. What I don't understand is how I get more cards. I have reverse hold, but now I just have to pass, I guess. This blocks a little bit. Speed is faster, so I draw a card.
Pass.
Oh, my opponent says pass. Wait, maybe I didn't want to draw a card? I don't know. Please pick up a card. One more card to be picked up. What? Please discard a card. One more card to be discarded. Super guess. Thanks for the 40 months. I don't know why that just happened. I don't feel like the tutorial explained it for me very well. There's no way I die. They don't have enough cards. Challenger. What?
Pass.
Glad I didn't lead with this one.
Pass.
Oh, okay. It isn't actually always the same person. This is a different person from that. Alright, okay. Okay. I'm less overwhelmed by the art now. The start of the game opens with 5 cards in hand, then a player must discard a card to begin. Initiative is randomly assigned. At the end of turn, each player picks up a card from play and draws 2 cards from the deck. Then a card must be discarded from hand to end the turn. I think that the turn ends when both of us pass. I believe that's how it works. Victory is so sweet. The cheer from the crowd makes you dizzy. When the gates opened, you were shocked momentarily by your doppelganger, but you recovered quickly. Now the judges must clear your name. The tragedy often strikes when you least expect. A heavy blow out of nowhere knocks you unconscious. Instead of reprimanding the heavily armored knight that ambushed you, he receives a standing ovation from everyone. Oh my gosh, is it Mr. the Missile Man? Despite Phobos the Great, the current champion of the arena, is a crowd favorite, some of the audience cannot tolerate this injustice. When someone shouts, "I challenge you," all are stunned by this bravado. Victory. Okay. So the champ has jumped into the arena, knocked me out, and someone in the crowd has challenged them. Select a hero. Who should I be? Assassin Kate Blanchett. Elijah Wood. Shopping at Target. My vacuum cleaner. Guile going undercover as a priest. Or this one's my favorite. This is the leader of the chickens after they unionize and overthrow management at KFC. I think we'll go with monster for now. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. To preserve justice, you must win, no matter the odds. Alright. Let's see it. Look at that. Action point. I don't think I was taught about action points before. This won't be easy. Cannot hold back. Let me give you some pointers. You are a monster. Berserk! I have a card called Berserk. It's everything that I ever wanted. The key to combat is to build up your bloodlust. Number is your bloodlust requirement to play the card. Notice how much more powerful the right card is. Okay. It also has a higher bloodlust requirement. When you damage your opponent, your bloodlust level increases, but it cannot do so by more than once in a turn, unless triggered by a special card effect. I'll give you more hints when the time comes. Okay. What is riled up? Damage is increased by X if your opponent reacts to the attack. It's funny, like, which things different people really dislike about interfaces. I do not mind this interface. And I have played games which people love and think look gorgeous recently, where the interface has absolutely driven me insane. Is this the best interface I've ever seen? No. It's like okay. I don't know. I knew it. I wonder how it can tell me which card to play first when I get to choose which card to discard. Why is that the end of turn? Because I can never play any of these? Is that why? So did I auto pass? I'm not sure. SBR, thanks for the 47 months. Appreciate it. Where are the dice faces? Yeah, the screen is like showing me all of the vital information required for me to make my decisions. It's weird, isn't it? My opponent seems to have momentum, a resource that is consumed to play more powerful cards, but is also replenished by playing less powerful cards. I do wish I could just click a card to discard it there. Clicking and dragging is a little much. Attack with multi-hit 2.
Pass.
Oh, that's what you discarded. Wait, these are your discards? Or are my discards? Wait, what is this? Bloodlust 1. Oh, I damaged my opponent. I didn't even realize. I can do this.
Pass.
Forgot to tell you one more thing. A monster can only attack once a turn. What?! Unless he is unleashed by playing an unleashed card. In that case, he can attack up to 10 times. That is the power of a monster. Pick the right moment to unleash. Alright, I see. Maybe that's why I auto-passed.
Pass.
This text down here is kind of small, yeah. The thing with card games. Like how Slay the Spire would do this as a UI element is it just wouldn't have the text on screen right now. It would only have the name of the card and the cost of the card. And then you would have to mouse over to see what it actually said. So, like, I don't know. I think when the card is showing you everything like this, the intent is for you to just kind of not read everything and mouse over it if you actually want to read it, which is a strange choice. The damage of your attacks are increased by 1 until end of turn. Is the game just over now? I think the game is just over. I don't actually know what bleeding is. Ooh, 50% chance? Ooh, that's a lot of variance. A lot of variance. Oh no. Wait, it was attacking for more because of my damage boost. So it didn't full block, so I get to keep going. When you dodge, you nullify the damage from any one attack. I just got Wraith formed. This is a pretty cool interface. Alright, I'm done. There's so much visible on the screen right now. There is. For me, the way the interface plays though is I just look here pretty much. I'm like not looking at everything. There's a lot on screen though. You're not wrong. Maybe too much. I don't know. What should I pick up? Birdzark? Birdzark is the funniest name. If you fail to damage your opponent that turn, your bloodlust will decrease at the end of turn. What? I've been bullied. I'm impressed by the sequencing of this tutorial.
Pass.
Like for the most part, the fairy is telling me things at the time that the game shows them to me, but I feel like I've had a decent amount of agency. Like, I got to choose which character I was, for starters. So there must be 5 of these, or 5 different characters. Then I've gotten to choose which cards I play and stuff. I guess that's probably like a trigger that happens when this goes below 15 or something, I don't know. They did just bully us twice. Kind of unreasonable. How do I see if bleed is still there? I don't know. Gosh. Wait, that dealt damage? Okay, why did that deal damage? I only have 1 damage boost. They played solid stance, which is 5 block. Oh, I didn't realize what riled was. Okay, so what is this then? Attack damage boost 1. Damaging your... Where did I get that from? Oh, from Clockwork Dance. Okay. No! Not Danger Sense again. I think Death or Glory is a tastier tea flavor.
Pass.
I don't know. I've been enjoying some ginger turmeric tea recently. Which of those do you think is more like Death? Why do I feel like my opponent has more cards than me? Probably because I played a bunch of attacks, right? And maybe they've played a lot of fast cards. Do 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 do. Oh my god, did you see the tweet? The person who had gone to someone's end of life celebration and they took a sip of the concoction that was made to kill them and said it was like really bitter, and their guest said, "Oh, let me have a taste," and took a sip as well. Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god. Did you... It's the most Canadian way to die. It's the most Canadian possible way to die. Yeah, they didn't actually die though. But wow. Hawkins, thanks 11 months. Appreciate it. Bloodlust is built by causing damage once per turn. If monsters fail to cause damage, Bloodlust is decreased by 1 at the end of turn. Before unleashing, monsters can attack once a turn. After unleashing, monsters can attack up to 10 times a turn. After a hard-fought battle, you triumphed and have put an end to this shameful chapter. The crowd is shocked by the upset. Phobos the Great has been a champion for many seasons, and now he is toppled by a newcomer. You do not know who begins the clapping, but soon it spreads to everyone in the arena. Nodding in silent appreciation, you understand this glory is not just for you, but also for the brave little boy who started it all. After a hard-fought battle, you triumphed and have put an end to this shameful chapter. The crowd is shocked by the upset. Phobos the Great has been a champion for many seasons, and now he's toppled by a newcomer. You do not know who begins the... Oh, I already... There's only 2 texts. I just read one of those twice. You have completed the tutorial missions. You're now ready to take on more challenges in the vast land of Corum. Advance to the next stage of your adventure. So there is online PvP, but it doesn't look like it's like the only thing. There is also single player. Alright, I tend to play single player in games like this. I will be playing single player. Aren't you new? I don't remember you. Character selection. These are different characters. Ice magic. Control her opponent. Late game dominance. Sounds kind of fun. Martial artist that strings together combos. He has different skills that can tackle different situations. It also sounds kind of fun. Attacker. All-terrain armored combat robot. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Damage boosting equipment, endless missiles, one-turn kill. I mean, how could I not pick the one with damage boosting equipment, endless missiles, and one-turn kill? Looks like we're playing Mr. the Missile Man. Congratulations, and once again, welcome to Corum. The land of Corum is expansive and many adventures await you. Click play to start your journey in different maps and areas of Corum, where many challenges await. If you're looking to battle online, click on multiplayer to join intense fights against friends and other champions across the world. Remember to check in on your objectives and character levels to claim your rewards after completing them. Battles ahead will be tough, but I believe you are now prepared. Good luck. Story is now unlocked for all players. Alright. Does this game have a storefront? I wonder what the monetization is. Always a thing that I wonder. But at least right now there's no store here, right? So. Prologue. Complete your test by collecting 3 gems from trials across Corum to complete the Badge of Honor. Alright. Is the game free? Well, right now there's a demo that is free, yeah. I don't know how they are going to monetize it. A century has passed since the forbidden spell of destruction was cast to end the war. Earthbound Druggy, thanks for the prime! That wasn't part of the... That was a stream shout-out. That wasn't part of the written text. The mages of Saphira used their talents in magic to rebuild their cities. Pyromancers powered the forges, telekinetics built towering arcane spires, and shamans produced bountiful harvests by summoning rain. As many habitats were lost in the destruction, native tribes of wolfmen and minotaurs migrated to the new cities to survive and offered their labor in return. But there's a fine line between prosperity and decadence. As the arcane towers grew taller and more extravagant, the divide between the laborers and practitioners of magic grew wider. Much of the gold, food, and land went to the aristocrats of magic, and only scraps were left for the workers. The resentment has begun to boil, and a fair few disgruntled live in exile at the outskirts of town, beginning a movement in the underbelly of society. Alright. Are we the uprising, or are we the wizards? Story stats will be available at early access. Character stats will be available in early access. I don't have perks yet. Set a default. Start. Alright. My starting deck is Protective AI, 2 missiles. This card costs no ammo if your health is 15 or below. Predator Drone, 3 missiles. Damage of your attacks are increased by 1 until end of turn. It also, I guess it deals damage, but it has no speed value. I'm sure I understand that. Add your current heat to your damage and ammo consumed. Replenish ammo by 8 and reduce heat by 6. While reloading, you must pass until the end of turn. This card depletes. Next time it will replenish ammo by 6 and reduce heat by 4. Increase your barrier value by 3, and you're granted force field until end of turn. Alright, that is a lot of keywords. I guess we'll find out what that means later. I guess if I have to make a choice, maybe I want to find out what it means now. I probably just want to strike plus. Is this a strike plus? Is this a strike plus? Oh, this is a combo, is what it is. A spray and pray? Did I get it? Wait. Oh, I think I just have all of those cards. Okay. Ah, just on time. So you're the rookie that everyone has been talking about. My name is Spectacle, and I'm the shopkeeper at Purveyor of Trinkets, as well as the tour guide for rookie challengers like yourself. As a traditional inauguration test, all challengers that aspire to compete in the arena will first have to traverse the lands of Korum to collect 3 gem shards from trials to complete your badge of honor. See the mark near the castle in the north? That indicates where you'll face your first trial. Be careful on your way. Ever since the last council meeting, more of the workers have grown fed up with them and moved to the outskirts of Saphira. They won't be too friendly to anyone they see as a threat. So I have to get to there, but currently I'm here. I have a little pixel art robot death thing, which is adorable. Big fan. Have deck edit. Hold right click to learn about card details. I guess I can take cards out of the deck, maybe? I have inventory. I have a nice picture of me. I guess this is experience, maybe? I have life. Fights, elite fights, missions, shops, mystic wells, bonus health coins, golden treasure, silver treasure. I can't really tell which one's golden and which one's silver, huh? Because the legend has it in color, but the map doesn't. Oh well. Monsters are usually docile and can only attack once every turn. That is, until they play an unleashed card, which will remove the restriction to become extremely ferocious. Be careful when a monster has multiple cards in hand, as you never know when they will unleash. Be prepared to block to stop their rampage. Creature of the night. It terrorizes cats. It strikes fear into children and wakes up the neighbors. You will learn to hate its woof, 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 woof. I think it would have been funnier if it was a pug. Okay. Fight. Resistance is futile. Roar. What is going on here? Do my cards scroll in real time? This looks kind of wild. No, they don't. Okay. At least I don't think so. Oh, we calibrated a shot and then spray him, right? Perfect. Earn 1 win. It's a pretty good game. What can I say? I see they didn't put Jawworm in this one. In fairness, it was a small dog versus a building-sized death robot. Your ammo consumption is reduced to 0 if your opponent is casting a spell or firing a missile. How can I attack while my opponent is casting a spell or firing a missile, though? What is that? Congratulations, it certainly seems you are one of the more promising fighters. When you're traveling through Quorum, you may find yourself at a crossroad. Click on each path to find out about your next opponent and use that information to decide which path you will take. Your paths will lead you toward different rewards and opponents every time you visit the area. These paths are identical, though, actually. They're all fight, same chest, fight again. But I get to choose between fighting the Sentient Storm. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of reading. Spellslingers can attack and cast spells as long as they have mana, but they only start off with 3. As the battle goes on, maximum mana can be increased by playing certain cards, making them increasingly powerful as the fight drags on. Spells are powerful cards that cannot be blocked by reactions, or can be stopped by barriers. To counter a spell, you must damage the spellcaster 3 times to stop their spellcast. Oh, that's why you can attack while someone's casting a spell. Oh, I get it, okay. Warrior builds and uses their momentum by playing cards. Some cards have additional effects while momentum is high, while some cards will deplete their momentum in exchange for powerful damage. Those cards will cost a warrior an action point to play. Be aware of a warrior's remaining action points to determine whether they can react or attack. Let's do this. I feel like we would beat up a mage pretty quick. Promising fighters. Bruh. We killed a dog. Or just the police. Bruh. Bruh. There's no rhyme or reason why we cannot study a natural phenomenon the same way we study the natural kind. Doesn't make the distinction, do not understand science. Today is not sunny. I think I'm going to incorporate that in my small talk. That seems relevant to Seattle winter too. I don't remember having this in my deck, but that seems like it's useful against the spellcaster. Damage of next attack is increased by X. X is the value being blocked. What heat is. A card that builds heat cannot be played if heat overshoots the maximum, which is what? Ammo. A card cannot. So I have heat, which I need to keep low, and ammo, which I need to keep high. Is that it? This doesn't actually seem that complicated. What if I just passed? Yes. I walk into the fight and immediately reload. Apply lightning damage 2 to your opponent and increase arcane resonance by 1. I wonder what arcane resonance is. Is it this? Some cards are more powerful with higher arcane resonance. Alright. Where's my attack that actually deals damage? I want to play the Spellcaster. Spellcaster looks sweet.
Pass.
Alright, I did it. You're now dead, I think. Oh my god, you're so dead. Brutality.
Pass.
But you're not dead? Excuse me? Why do I have this? Oh, because I played this. Okay, I keep on playing cards that increase my damage and then just, like, forgetting that I have. Apply daze to your opponent and damage is what is daze? Oh, I have to discard this if I don't play it. Might as well play it then. Wait. This is not what I thought it was. While the barrier is active, any damage from attacks or missiles are applied to the barrier first, and their effects do not trigger. It also protects spellcasting from being interrupted. Okay, whoops. I didn't realize that that did the thing that it did.
Pass.
My opponent is on 1 health. Probably good for me. I win. I'm very hungry. I'm going to grab myself a snack before the next battle. Choose a card. Replenish ammo by 4, and you are also granted Frenzy. End of turn, any damage your opponent takes will draw you a... What? 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 I see. I found a silver treasure chest. It had an antidote in it. Cure, and you were granted Persistence 2. Remove bleeding, poison, affliction, and grievous wounds. Daze, provoke, restrain, stun, and knockdown cannot be applied to you for 2 turns. Okay, cool. This is like a healing potion that can be used before and after. An old note was also found in the treasure chest. It has never been the same since the war. The nobles have an iron rule over how the West will use the power of magic to rebuild. Lands have been long tarnished by the abundant use of the arcane to build towers, power forges, and fertilize the land. I fear it will not be long until this madness will eat and tear through all of our habitats, and we will once again be left in the rubble of waste. It sounds like it's an old note from one of the tribes native to this area. This chest could have been a lost supply chest for one of their neighboring villages. Saphira has become prosperous and is at peace. There are still folks that live outside the city walls who are still rummaging through the destruction that the war has left the lands in. Oh, before the... shoot. I wanted to ask you what language that was written in. But then I closed it. But somebody probably knows. A warrior builds... yes. Hidden Wind can poison you with his ninja stars. At the end of every turn, you will suffer poison based on the poison value. Use your new item to cure yourself from the poison at the right time to bust his strategy. Nice. I have so little food to snack on in my house. I found a fruit smoothie. I don't know if that counts as a snack. Jorbs vs. Hidden Wind. The perfect assassin cannot be seen, cannot be caught. It is like trying to fight against a breeze. A quick flash of the blade is a blessing, for we all must die someday. This is like just a hallway fight, right? There's so much work that has clearly been put into building the atmosphere of this game. Like the world building is very real. It's cool. I haven't played many games that have gone this hard on world building recently. And it's not like there is one theme and everything is the same type of world building either. It's very much a every character is uniquely interesting, kind of world building. Been eating frozen vegetarian meals from Purple Carrot. How do you make your cooking taste this good? Probably just use fresh vegetables.
Pass.
Oh, and more salt and butter and olive oil, probably also. I think I just reload. Probably fine.
Pass.
So heat seems to be used for blocking. What if I pass to try to get more poison on me before I play Antidote? Oh my god. 7 feels like a big number. The words on cards are small. I don't think the intent is for you to be able to easily read cards that are in your hand. I think the intent is for you to mouse over them. I don't really know how I would solve that. Ah, the items go away when used. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have used that then. I feel like I don't have any attacks. Barrier can only be 10. Is the max, it looks like. What is Force Field? Cannot be attacked or damaged. Until end of turn? What if I just played that every turn? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there a reason I can't just play that every turn? I guess I don't go first every turn.
Pass.
I guess I don't go first every turn. Oh. If I had 8 heat, fusion pistol would be good. But 9 heat, I actually can't cast it.
Pass.
What?
Pass.
Am I just playing through the demo, or do I have access to a more full version of the game? So I'm on the beta branch. I believe you can get into it via their Discord. Sorry, I had a sneeze there. Alright, I'm back. It was a good sneeze. Whew. That was actually a pretty good sneeze. Discard a card. That one. How much health do I have? 17? Seems like tons. Do this.
Pass.
And this. No! They were smart about it.
Pass.
They dodged the attack that actually mattered. Guess I'll pass them. Wait, where'd the card go? It disappeared. Where'd it go? Because it got fully blocked, I guess it wasn't put in place, so I can't take it back again. Huh. Alright. What is backup supply? When you play your next card that requires ammo, it does not consume any instead. Ooh, so I could use that with heat supply. Makes sense. I do not feel like they should be discarding the things that hit me for 7. I feel like those are pretty good. I'm down to pass. Sure. I will pass again, in fact. That full blocked? And I have a damage boost on spray and pray? Stop! Why do they get to have apparitions?
Pass.
Oh, why do they get to have apparitions? This makes me very upset. No 8 Super Kamiguru! Thanks for the 67 months! I am playing PvE, but the game also has PvP. Aww. Oh, I got Frenzy, finally. I guess they keep on picking a void back up again. That's why they keep on having access to a void. Makes sense.
Pass. Pass.
I hate that card so much. Oh, please never again. Do I have enough card to discard? Oh, okay. Stop it! Stop picking up a Vanish again. I guess I should just wait. I don't think there's persistent health in terms of the 11 out of 30, but I think there is persistent health in that I have 3 lives during the run. You're discarding the Be Invincible cards? Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just losing to Jawworm here. That's unfortunate. I see that poison goes through barrier. Alright. And I don't even have any other attacks. What's the terrible beeping noise? Well, I'm dying, Astrab. Alright, I'm still on 1. I'm still on 1. Do I go first this turn? I don't remember. Seems relevant to, Man, I don't go first. That's unfortunate. Oh! Oh, it wasn't the 7 attack. They should have used the 7 attack. That was silly of them. All right. Right.
Pass.
They have no action points. I don't actually understand why this went in the discard. But I mean, they have no action points, so I don't think they can do anything now.
Pass. Pass.
Okay. I want to be honest with you. I don't think I played that fight correctly. But I won. There's no skip button. That's a pretty big block. Rare treasure chest. Done. And restrain 2. Missile. A missile can only be destroyed by attacking with a minimum of speed 3. If the attack speed is 3, card has to be discarded. Destroying a missile with speed 4 or higher incurs no penalty. Oh. That's what that number means. Okay. Stunning my opponent seems useful for making my opponent die. Also, I forgot that I can just take cards out of the deck. I guess that's why I get to skip whenever I want. What is the minimum deck size? Like, what if I just wanted my deck to be... Well, not this. And not maybe this. Not this, though. Absolutely not. Nah. Nope. Nope. What if this was my deck? Can I do that? 12 cards. Right now I have 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14, plus probably lots like 21. I should probably get another reload. Let's drop... Don't know. I have no idea what my worst card is here. Actually, I already have 2 reloads. Just realized. Alright, we'll do this. How does this game prevent infinites so far? I feel like... Okay. Your opponent can react. I guess is the immediate thing. You can block. your opponent's cards in this game. So I guess that's the answer. Because I think that if you like stun your opponent, from what I've seen, it looks like you could probably put together an infinite. As an upgraded card, these cards are super powerful and become the centerpiece to your strategy. An upgraded card will replace the base card if you have it in your deck and can be drafted or upgraded through different map rewards across the map. Make good use of it in your final battle. Good luck. Thank you. Did that kind of imply that you weren't allowed to have more than one card or one copy of a card in your deck? I kind of got that vibe from that text. If you can't have more than one of the same card in your deck, that helps a bit with infinites. Are we doing PvP? You can do PvP. I don't really like playing these games PvP. I just find that it's like playing single player, but it takes longer for my opponents to take their turns, and also sometimes I am mad at them. Anyway, we have long been forgotten by those nobles and their high towers. No one cares about this abandoned castle in the dying forest we are in. Your trial will be sending a message to the world that we are here and we are still fighting for life. I won't go easy on you. The future of my people rests on my fists. Why are we against the working class? What if I want to befriend the working class? I guess we established at the start that we were the police. What if rage begets violence? What if violence begets rage? What if these emotions can manifest physically? A word of caution. Don't make him angry. Game seems to have almost no card draw. One of the cards in my deck is Dark Embrace, pretty much. You no like when Amberfist is angry. Wait, Antidote's back. Frenzy. Down. Enraged. Your damage is increased by its value. Dealing attack damage reduces it by 1. But taking attack damage increases it by 1 instead. The value never increases above 3 and is deactivated at 0. Okay. So I think what this means is that if I just don't attack the Minotaur, the Enraged will go away when it attacks. And then it just won't be a thing I have to worry about anymore. And I didn't want to attack anyway. Unless I did. Did I? Wait, can I just win? Maybe I could just win. No, I don't think so. I should load up, I think. So maybe next turn I can just win. Game is so America? Don't think this game is American.
Pass.
You're only allowed to play one attack per turn. What happens now if I play this? Well, it works. Alright. Yeah, I think that's more like how I meant to play my deck. You can be American without being American. Arguably, that's the most American. Oh. I didn't realize. A new dawn! Story stats will be available in early access. Character stats will be available in early access. Character mastery is up to 2. Which means I have unlocked BFM. I wonder what that stands for. It's a missile. Maybe the M stands for missile. No idea what the BF could possibly stand for, though. How on earth is this a card, by the way? That hits for 27? What? That's... that feels like it would be matchup warping to me. Turbo Overcharge. Oh, I already found that card. Didn't I? Yeah, I had that card. Crippling Volley. Okay. Spray and Pray. I also already had that card. I wonder if this is being added to your starter deck, maybe? I don't know what one swords means. Granted force field until the end of turn, draw a card, major repair. I also had that card. 2 swords. Alright, cool. Next. The Promised Land. Complete your test by collecting 3 gems from trials across Quorum to complete the Badge of Honor. The Church of Light rules the Eastern lands with an iron fist and expands their influence with advanced technology. In the east, the City of Light, Lumicon, became the center of worship for the Church. Devout followers are gifted with divine inspirations which advance their technology by leaps and bounds. Within decades, steam engines gave way to solar systems, swords became rifles, and horses were replaced with mechs. The people of faith had celestial knowledge that others on the continent could only dream of. But their god demands absolute obedience. Only sanctioned teachings are allowed. Such religious control naturally causes discontent, even though the church believes everyone should be grateful for all that is bestowed on them. These heretics are usually hunted down mercilessly, and survivors of the purge rest uneasily in the desert wastelands. Defeat the second trial master and claim the second gem. Alright. Do I get to choose? Alright, let's be a different person this time. Oh, it looks like the only one I have unlocked is Tori. Well, let's be Tori then. Tori looks less fun than Robot Death Missile character. Oh well. Paladin that shields and protects. With enough devotion, she channels the power of God to smite the sinners. Strong healer, powerful defensive options, battle turning, divine power. Tori is a priestess of Luxi, the god of light. She was rescued from the horror of the streets when she was but a teenager. Growing up, learning the way of chivalry, justice, and strength, she's now fully equipped to fight for the church. Tori sees the world in black and white. Those who uphold the principles of God will be blessed. Those who defy its teachings are sinners and must be purged. Character Guide. Justice and equality through blessing. Utilize powerful protective effects to tank damage. Granted a blessing and apply lightning damage. Opponent. I'm not sure that this is really helping me understand the character. Powerful defenses will protect you till Transcendence. Okay. Draw cards until you have as many as your opponent. Heal lives until you have the same life total as your opponent. The above effects happen before damages don't. What? The thing my Transcendence does is make me have the same amount of health as my opponent. It's not really what I want my deck to do when it pops off. Hey, Stampeasy. That's kind of exactly the opposite of what my deck should be doing. Definitely looks like there could be cosmetic types of monetization. Don't know. You are cured, so that can interrupt spellcasting. You heal 2 lives. Apply knockdown to your opponent. I cannot react to attacks until you pass. If your current health is 15 or below, heal 8. Otherwise, regen 2. What? Regen doesn't tick down. No. No way. That's obnoxious. I feel bad for the monsters who try to kill me. Draw a card if you have less cards than your opponent. Heal 3 lives, you have less health than your opponent. Fortify 3. Any damage from attack spells or missiles reduced by 2. Yusoto. Devotion. Prayer has 0% chance of success when your devotion is 0 and increases proportionally until devotion level 10 where you have... Oh no. Oh, I missed my death robot. Maybe I should just play the death robot. I don't really want to play a deck where I just constantly have a like 30% chance of my attacks not working. We are near the border between the Central Desert and Lumicon. This was once a luscious land filled with life, but that all came to an end after the war. The land was decimated, and what you see is the wasteland that remains. Only the mercenaries and refugees have laid foot into this area for decades. Get to the shelter hidden in the cliffs. You will find the next trial master there. Alright, give it a go. Body. The body is looking incredible, by the way. Are you ripping lines in your own torso with your fingernails? In this art? Is that what you're doing? Maybe less fantastic. I don't know. Evangelists can accumulate up to 2 levels of devotion by playing cards each turn. Once they have played 2 cards, any subsequent card played that turn reduces their devotion level instead. When they reach a devotion level of 10, they will transcend with divine power, releasing their limiters. Transcendence lasts for 3 turns, and their devotion level stays at 10. Stopping an evangelist before they transcend is the key to taking them down. Played MTG for years, and when the Commander Baldur's Gate set came out, you couldn't care less for the choose a background legends, but now that you've played Baldur's Gate, you didn't make the connection that those were the same characters that you have grown so fond of. Yeah, that set was originally intended to come out at the same time as Baldur's Gate, but Baldur's Gate was delayed to make it better. Good for them. Good on Larian. He whispers, he cries, he dances, he shouts, he bleeds, you bleed. You join with him, you hear voices, then it is over, your life is forfeit. It sounds actually kind of hot. I don't know. Don't judge me. Worse things have happened. You thought this was a no horny stream? So did I, but I mean, I guess not. That is life. So I guess I don't need my... Sorry, which ones are prayers? I don't actually have any prayers. Okay, that makes me feel better. I do not know how I increase my devotion. Oh, maybe that's just what the 1 means. That's probably how it works. Probably when I play a card that has 1 devotion, I gain a devotion. You suffer life loss 2 unless you have transcended. If your health is less than 10, reset to your maximum health. Oh no. Also, look at that art. This character is completely unhinged. Utterly and totally unhinged. The flavor in this world is just like... This is just a hallway fight, right? This is just a hallway fight. Look at that art. Wow. You want to play protection? Sure. Just get rid of the 2 devotion or whatever. Wait, what? That one made my devotion goes down? Devotion indicates your part. I think maybe the first one I play in a turn makes it go up and then it goes down or something? I don't really know. Here. What? Oh, you discarded it. Any card played by your opponent has 40% chance to fail, lasting X turns. When a card fails, X is reduced by 1. Wow. That's kind of brutal. To be honest. Devotion decreased because I played more than 2 cards. Yeah. Yeah. What is this? It's a prayer, so it has a dice written on it. Makes sense. PG. God wills it. First 2 go up and after goes down, according to what we read of the opponent, who also uses devotion. Right. Yes. Very good. That's not who I fought, is it? Looks like an Alien vs Predator thing. Dr. No links to 29 months. You earned some coins from winning your last fight. Coins can be used throughout Quorum and in multiple places, most notably at my shop, the purveyor of trinkets. We fairies aren't the type for greed, but we do like shiny things. Coins can be earned at the end of every battle and sometimes on your way to your destination. You may find a lost bag of coins down the road. More coins and gold are always welcome. I'll meet you at my shop and show you what types of items you can get when you get there. I already fought. I was one of these. Missiles cannot be blocked or dodged. Instead, you destroy them by shooting them down. Attacking a missile requires an attack speed of 3 or above. What this called lives? Lives and health are different. I have 30 health and 3 lives. Field Artillery Rockets Robot can blanket the battlefield with overwhelming firepower. A battery of them at a critical location can hold back armies 20 times their number. Oh my gosh, it's Halloween. I forgot. Happy Halloween, everyone. I still am not sure I know what a blessing is. Ah, this is Zora says it. If you play more than 2 cards a turn, you will lose devotion and become exhausted, and when exhausted, you must pass. When you have transcended, the limitation does not apply. I do not know what a blessing is. Oh. My opponent is reloading. Alright, let's play 2 cards. Wait, this doesn't work. Forgot. Can I play 1 card then? No, I'm still gonna play 2. So it still makes this go up. So it's not actually as bad as I thought it was. Wait, why are you getting to move? I thought you were reloading. Robot's too strong. So I need an attack that has 3 speed, probably. So many transient missile. The damage of your attacks and missiles increased by 1 this turn. Oh no. I have to discard a card. Oops. How can I beat the robot? It's too strong. Not using Frost Orbs yet. Don't give it any ideas. I only have 3. I think that attacking it with Strike and Strike Plus probably causes me to win. I think that might be the answer. If I have a blessing on me... Wait, I do have a blessing on me. You're granted a blessing. That was my 3rd card this turn. It's actually kind of tricky. I am enjoying this character a lot more than I thought I was going to when I was reading what the character was. Barrier? No. Oh, you discarded it. Okay. You discarded it and chose to reload in front of my face while you have 4 health? Do you have no shame? Do you feel no shame? Wow. When you brace, your reaction speed is equal to the speed of any attack. If you have a blessing on you, consume it. Heal 4 lives. I don't know what a brace is. I guess this is a reaction brace. So this is what brace is? Okay. Sure. Ooh, a draw 3? This looks a lot like it's Ancestral Recall to me. I only need to have 12 cards in my deck, so I can take cards out. This prayer, where'd it go? This one? This will just never work. I've taken out the ones that only work 40% of the time or whatever. The Mass Accelerator. Oh no. Yeah, I think some of the localization is a bit confused. But it's not too bad. I have generally understood what's going on. As the pitch gradually rises to a crescendo, the red-hot slug pierces the night sky to explode at the advancing column. This secret weapon will stop the war before it begins. Okay. Did the war not already start? How secret can it be if it's just like out and about fighting me? Tell the people, stop the war. Think we get our blessing. And go from there. Work. Reversal. Let's countdown. sounds like an alarm. Oh, it's a prayer. Oh. Oh. Whoops. That's a really good card, isn't it? That looks like a really good card. To me. Oh, you just have it. Okay, I have no idea how I, like, ever beat that.
Pass.
Also, I feel like I have to wake up for middle school. Don't know about that. Oh my god. What does this do? To pass until end of turn.
Pass. Pass.
I'm trying to get this number to 10, but it seems very difficult. Oh. Railgun has returned. Railgun does require 8 ammo.
Pass.
But it certainly deals a lot of damage to me. You just have the fanciest block cards in the entire world, don't you? Good for you. Honestly, good for you. Kind of can't play this, because I'll just have it get blocked. Can't play this. You have the... You know, it should tell you. It should actually tell you what cards they have if they've picked up a card and not discarded it, right? That would be appreciated.
Pass.
In my opinion.
Pass.
Ooh. I got through. Alright. Alright. Okay.
Pass.
I see. Okay, win now? Pretty sure I win now. It would be weird if I didn't win now. I guess I could get stunned. How do I not get stunned? Do they just count down? You must pass until end of turn? Oh, they just want to die. Alright.
Pass.
I don't know about that choice. Oh, I'm glowing! I only get to play one of them. You just die instantly. Upsetting. Glowing seems strong. My personal takeaway. Choose end card. Yo! Oh, it's a prayer, though. Before you have transcended, this card can only be played if your life is greater than your opponent. Afterwards, the restriction is lifted and your damage increased by 2. Alright, give it a go. D. I want it in my deck? Not really. Probably not. Apply stun to your opponent. That seems like a pretty good card. A notice from Lumicon was found in the treasure chest. A notice to all citizens of Lumicon. We have recently received intel on a bunch of rebels who defy the will of the light, who have been operating around the borders of our land. Those vermin will not be tolerated for their crimes in the defiance of the almighty Lexi. Paladin Vanguard is now in pursuit of these criminals, and we urge all inhabitants to clear a path and assist their duties. For the benevolent and almighty Lexi. Good. A warrior. Warriors require action points. Ooh. It is rare for an affair to go so badly wrong. She still remembers his soothing words of love even as he strangled her. Unable to let go, she has been asking everyone for the truth since then. I guess. Enemy design is very hard in this game, yes. Yeah, hopefully this time it won't just be a billion dodge cards. Kind of a dodge card. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Done. Imagine being in a fight with this class of character and they just have regen 10. You just can't do anything. I can pick it up and play it every turn. What a nightmare. What if I just do that? That's when you bring out the 27 damage attack, put them at 3, then they heal up to full again. Do I have a blessing? I do. I don't care, you can do that. I guess I don't really want to play more cards because I want to get this up to 10 as quickly as possible. Stop it. It's a very awkward attack for me to deal with. You just can play 2 of them? Okay. Well done.
Pass.
Kind of wild. I go first this turn, and you're only at 5? What if I just attacked you? No! We only have 2 cards, and I'm still at 14. It's fine. It's your last card. I don't know. I'm done. I believe I have beaten Jorbs. Well done, me. This game has a very particular time period soundtrack. I feel like this is a very early 2000s soundtrack. I feel like this is the sort of soundtrack I would listen to while playing Raptor. You remember Raptor? You were a plane and you flew around. Raptor was like the first Rogue. Even before Rogue, I would argue. mean, it wasn't before Rogue, that was a joke, but
Pass.
Pepper was legit roguelike. I'm thinking about this fact now and realizing that, like, kind of always been compelled by roguelikes, huh? I used to really like Chandelar. What other early roguelikes were there? Other than Rogue. Epic Pinball. Was that the one that came with Windows? Was it really a roguelike? Oh, that's a good point. I don't think it was randomly generated. But we didn't have like YouTube yet. So you couldn't just go online to watch how to do it all. So it felt like a roguelike. Because you didn't know what was like coming next in the run. Unless you'd played it a lot, I guess. Fortify. Forgiveness is a prayer. I will take it, but I'm not sure I want it in my deck. Oh, we can go to a shop. Items, potions, runes, and artifacts. You name it. We have got it. You've made it. Come inside and I'll show you around. Welcome to the Purveyor of Trinkets. The Wastelands are a tough journey, but you made it. Take your time to take a look at everything whilst you are here. In our shop, you'll find items at different rarities. Our selection is different every time you visit us, so be sure to come in when you come across our shop. When you buy an item, it is automatically equipped into your inventory. If you want to switch or remove an item from deck, bring up the inventory menu to make changes. We are at the foot of the cliff where your next trial is, so make sure you're prepared before you leave. Alright. At the end of every turn, your opponent takes damage equal to the ignite value. Afterwards, ignite value is reduced by 1. An item can only be placed once per game. When played, the card is destroyed. Wait, really? I thought that didn't happen with Antidote. Maybe destroyed means removed for the rest of the fight. That's maybe what it means. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we just go random card lottery, because I don't think I want an item, because I want to play the stuff that gives me devotion every turn, and I can only play 2 cards. So you can get 2 of the same card. Wait, did I take that the first? I'm not actually sure that I took that the first time, I guess. Maybe I didn't. Smite X. You are granted a blessing. This attack is piercing and can interrupt spell casting. Balance X. Draw 2 cards. If you have less cards... Oh, these are upgrade. I see. I'll take the balance. Wait, how do I, like, get it through, though? So easy to block. Oh, it has 4 speed. Not that easy to block, actually. Moria. Never played Moria. Flamethrower to burn the heretics. Believable. This is kind of eh. Alright. Nesveto. Elite challengers have extra health and start the match with additional resources. Elite fights are going to tougher fights and a challenge you will have to face at different intervals of a location. Malcoy. I brought you a promising new challenger. They're here for the trial and your approval of strength. ... So what was his name? I didn't have the time to ask before he passed out. Wait, who are you? What happened to Malcoy? Oh, I see what's happening. I think the localization was wrong there, but I understand now. I am Nevesto, a messenger, a destroyer, and a bringer of death. The all-seeing eye has guided me to this moment. I will bring an end to all of this. So Nesvesto has beaten up the person who we were going to see. And now we are fighting Nesvesto. How's it go? Hope you're doing well. People are afraid because they don't know. They don't know the hearts of men, and they don't know the future. Some are even blind to what's in front of them. But not him. He sees everything. Do you really? Do you really, Nesveto? Corrupted Oracle? We'll see. Beneath the Apple Manor, a pre-roguelike from 1978. I wonder what extra resources you have. Oh, you have 2 devotion already. Maybe that's the answer. You are granted eyes 2. Eyes, which is consumed in some instances for an advantage. Sure. Oh my gosh, I am going to die. Oh my gosh, you have so many eyes.
Pass.
So many eyes! I feel, in my opinion, appropriately concerned.
Pass.
Draw X cards where X is the value of your eyes? Oh my god. Your deck was broken. How can I possibly survive? No! Just hard counters my deck. You're granted eyes 1. Your devotion is 7 or so many eyes. It's too many eyes. Oh, it's unwinnable. No one has ever beaten 7 eyes. What's the most eyes that, like, you can even have? Okay, I think we go for strength here. We don't have a blessing. Oh, you discarded that? I would recommend playing that. Reaction speed was slower than the attack, so I discard a card? Wait. I didn't know it worked that way. Stop it. No more eyes. That sounds like a reasonable limit on eyes. I agree. Apply stun to your opponent. It sounds like a good thing to do. No. I can't block? Oh. Whoops. Oh, my speed's lower than the attack again. Oh my god, I have no cards. you also have no cards, though. How is that possible? Didn't you, like, draw 18 cards? Oh, you discarded the thing that let you draw 18 cards. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was sort of silly of you, wasn't it? Oh, now you've played it. Oh, dear. I'm dead.
Pass.
Wait, your deck's kind of bad. No!
Pass.
Man. Kind of unreal that that didn't work. Actually got kind of close here. I do think this is winnable. It's awkward because my opponent just like has exactly the same deck as me, but it's better. So I don't really know like what axis to fight on. But I have 3 lives, right? So I get to try again. Yes. Deck edit. UI for the game is huge. I feel so comforted by UI like this. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just strange. You probably want to hit with Reverence. That's probably kind of a big deal. I think I want to remove my items. It doesn't seem right, though. My balance X seems bad, which is very upsetting. Because it, like, is the best card in my deck, but I just can't play it into the blocks that my opponent has. It's very upsetting. I'm upset. Let's drop Jason as well. I'm just running these attacks into blocks and getting completely obliterated, so let's just not do that, and then maybe we can win. Do I have enough when I go off? I think so. 16 eyes in the end? No wonder I lost. Do I want stun bomb? I don't think so. Alright, come on. So I draw, as long as I put a card in play, I draw 3 and discard 1. But if I don't have a card in play, I draw 2 and discard 1. So making sure that I get a card through every turn is a big deal. Yeah, enjoy some eyes, do your thing. My prayer has failed. Maybe as something that could block Wrench Soul profitably would be a good card to add as well. Assuming that we lose this one. Don't know if I will or not, but I am open to the idea that I might lose this one. Ooh, it worked! Okay. Okay.
Pass.
What's their big card that draws? Manifested Horror. 5, 2. Your devotion is 6 or greater. Alright, so I just need 6 devotion. Actually, super winnable. I get 6 devotion this turn. I'll allow it. Will I get 6 devotion this turn? Sure, you can do that. You can do that.
Pass.
I got it worked. I don't think I can lose here. They have no cards. A blessing? No. Can I go first? Wait, I've just won already. I didn't even, I didn't even need this. It is over. I did not realize that I had almost just dealt 25 by attacking for 6 a turn already. Alright, well. Huh. That was kind of funny. Yeah, that character was more interesting than I was expecting it to be, honestly. I still liked the robot more. Take a quick look at what the other characters are. I'm not going to be playing the final trial. New player character will be available in early access. Yep, that happened. Rewards are available to claim. Defeat 5 enemies. Unlocks a new character. I have unlocked. I get to choose, right? I already have Tori. I could unlock Crystal. Sure. I guess I did already look at these characters, actually. Unlock Red Eye's exclusive Demon Claw skin by... Okay. Will be available when I log in. After early access. The exclusive Demon Claw card back! What is this? Unlock a new character by playing 5 matches of online PvP. Okay. I am curious to see. I don't know what this does, by the way. Try out your new card in the multiplayer deck added. Oh, this is how you unlock the rest of the cards from multiplayer. I get it. I want to see what your cards are like. How do I do that? Aw, it doesn't really have the explanation here, right? I guess the top right is the mana cost. And we start with 3 per turn, and then we have ways to increase it as we go. Alright, cool. Like that, for example, is the way to do it. I wonder what the spell book means. Oh, it's a spell. Right, sure. Okay. So, cool. This was fun. I enjoyed checking this out. So this has been Death or Glory, not Death and Glory. And you can download the demo on Steam right now, and they have a Discord you can jump into and chat, and it was a fun roguelike to try out for a bit. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for the sponsored content. I am going to head out. The Cricket World Cup starts tonight. I believe the broadcast starts in 20 minutes. And I am quite excited. I said it started at 1:30 a.m. earlier in the stream, but I think it actually starts at midnight, the broadcast. But maybe the game doesn't start until 1:30. Anyway, I'm going to go lie down on the couch and watch cricket at midnight, and so probably I will be falling asleep soon, but very excited about the Cricket World Cup right now. I hope you've had a good time watching the channel. I hope your week is going well. I hope that you are excited about all sorts of cool things in the world right now. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.